Great job showing up for our workout today. My name is Mary. This is HIIT. I recommend a couple of dumbbells, anywhere between 1 and 10. You can choose in that range. Maybe start on the lower side and then go up. Have water nearby. Mat is also good. Let's get started with a warm-up. Starting just by rolling the shoulders. And as we roll these shoulders, let's start turning side to side. Getting the joints warmed up, start going the other direction with the shoulders. And then open and close the arms. Opening up the chest. And then reach overhead. Side to side. And going into squats, hands behind the head, knees and toes pointing in the same direction, keeping the chest lifted. Five more. Very good. Rear lunge, stepping one leg back. You choose the depth here. Trying to have both toes pointing straight ahead. And again, if going all the way down is not good for you for whatever reason, you can keep it a little bit more shallow like this, or you can go all the way down, whatever is most comfortable. Once more on each side. And then side lunges, step together. Once more on each side. Very good. Marching, lifting hands up and down, getting the blood flowing a bit more. And then swinging the legs forward. You can reach toward the toe. No required height of this leg swing. Just wherever you feel a nice light stretch. And then kicking the heels back. And then coming to the side of our mat, bending the knees. Hands under shoulders, walk out to plank, and then walk back to that crouching position 3 more times, forward and back. 2 more. One more. And then just walking the hands into high plank, lifting the hips, pressing heels down behind us, and just stretch. Feeling the stretch in the back of the legs. You may also feel it along the sides of the body. And release. Let's do that one more time, pressing the heels down, just stretching the sides of the body. All right, back to high plank, walk the hands back, roll up. And then side to side step. This is a modified jack. You can stick with this, or if you want, you can go into the full jack. We'll be here for about 10 more seconds. Knees are softly bent. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, let's get into our first circuit. Our first exercise here is a side squat and overhead press. So pick up your dumbbells. We're squatting to the side and then pressing overhead. Squat and press. We'll be here for about 30 seconds. If at any point it becomes too much to do this with dumbbells, you can always put the dumbbells down and do it without. Five seconds. And time. Next exercise. Let's put the weights down. Coming into crab position, fingertips can be toward the toes or toward the sides. I prefer toward the sides right here for this exercise. We're lifting one hand and reaching toward the ceiling, shifting the weight to the other hand and reaching. Now you can keep this a small range of motion. You can even just hold the crab and sit down. Hold the crab and sit down if going onto one arm is too challenging. So let's stay here for about 30 more seconds. If you are alternating arms, as you reach the other arm into the sky, press the shoulder down in the stance arm. That's going to help engage the muscles in the back a little bit more. So just reaching as high as we can go will help us push that shoulder down away from the body. And time. Come up to standing. Pick up your dumbbells. Now, this is optional to do a jump here. So you can do lunge jumps like this, or you can just hold the dumbbells, alternating lunge jumps or alternating lunges, or you can put the dumbbells down and do it without the dumbbells. So we'll try 10 total with each leg. Let's go in 3, 2, and 1. 9, 8, 7, if you choose the depth, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew, very good. Okay, put one dumbbell down. Other one, we're just holding it at the chest. The farther away from your body you hold it, more challenging, so just start with it at your chest, hinging at the hips, and then bring the chest around from side to side, keeping the back flat. So I'll do it this way, so coming around and up. Note that I'm not hunching over, So about 10 on each side. 9. Engaging the glutes. Squeezing shoulder blades together. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Okay, let's go back to our side squat and overhead press. Here we go. About 30 seconds here. Keeping the chest lifted. Five seconds. And time. Putting the weights down, coming to our crab position on the floor. Here we go. About 30 seconds here. Here we're working on several things. We're working on wrist strength. We're working on the strength of the back muscles that help us with posture. And we're still getting the blood flowing more. Good. 3, 2, and time. Good. Come on up. Let's optionally pick up our dumbbells for the lunge jumps or alternating rear lunges. Again, about 10 on each side. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent job. Okay, putting one dumbbell down. Keeping the other one, starting with it at the chest. As you feel more comfortable, you can extend it forward, but keep squeezing shoulder blades together. Here we go. 10 on each side. Last one. Excellent. Okay, we're going to do that one more time and then move on to block number 2. So back to our side squat and overhead press. 30 seconds. All of these exercises are intended to help engage all the different regions of the body, strengthen your core, improve your strength for functional everyday tasks so that we can reduce the risk of injury. And 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Dumbbells down, crab position. Alternating overhead reaches, 30 seconds here. Five seconds. And time. Very good. Optional dumbbells for lunge jumps, 10 on each side. Here we go. Three, 2, and 1. Woo. One dumbbell down, other one at the chest, flat back, hinge, and going from side to side, and then straightening out. This is another exercise that is helping us work on muscles that are essential for posture. Just make sure you're keeping the back flat and glutes engaged and squeezing shoulder blades together, pressing shoulders away from the ears. Let's do 5 more on each side. 4, 3, 2, And 1. Excellent job. Okay, moving on to block number 2. I will show you. You can get water if you would like while I review the first exercise. Now this is challenging, so I want you guys to feel comfortable modifying and going onto your knees rather than all the way up. So I'll show you, this is a push-up holding on to our dumbbells. If you don't have dumbbells, just do a regular push-up with hands on the floor. We're doing push-up with the hands on the dumbbells, then placing the hands down next to each of those dumbbells and push-up. So just alternating between those two positions. Again, knees or toes. Let's get started in 3, 2, and 1. Aiming for about 10 push-ups total. Go at your own pace. And last one. Excellent job. Place those weights out of your way. We're going to do a cardio spike for about 20 seconds. This is either jog in place or high knee run, starting in 3, 2, 1, just 20 seconds. Great job. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, excellent. Okay, next move. We have, okay, next move. Forearm plank. Bringing the knees toward the sides. I'll show you. So forearms on the floor. And we're trying to step the knees to each side, holding in that plank. I'll do it this way as well. So step to the side, knee, step back, step to the other side, knee. Now, if that is too much, another option is just to go into a plank on the knees and then lift the knees off the floor, back to that plank, and lift, alternating between those two positions. Okay, let's get started in 5 seconds, getting set up, whichever version you're doing, in 3, 2, and 1. Here for 30 seconds. If you need to rest periodically by putting the knees down, you may do so. Trying to keep the hips down if we can. 5 seconds. And time. Very good. Next move, another cardio spike. We have staggered stance, so one leg forward, one leg back, reaching down. You choose the depth, and then either just standing up, reaching overhead, or jumping. Repeating that on one side, 10 seconds, then we do the other side. Remember, you choose whether you actually jump, you choose how low you go with this position. Starting in 5, 3, 2, and 1. 10 seconds on this side. Soft landing, toes straight ahead. Switching in 3, 2, switch. Three, 2, and time. Excellent. Woo. Next move, we have tricep dips. Again, feel free to grab a sip of water while I'm showing you this move. Going back into our crab position. For tricep dips, I like to have my toes My fingers pointing toward my toes. Shoulders should be away from the ears, chest lifted. And just bending and straightening the elbows, lowering yourselves down. If that is too challenging, you can put your hips down on the floor and just put most of the weight in your arms, pressing your body up and down by bending and straightening the arms. Either option will work the triceps. Let's start in 3, 2, and 1, aiming for about 12 total. Keeping it slow and controlled. Very good. Okay. Coming back up for gorilla crawls. For this, we bend the knees, hands going underneath the shoulders, and shifting the weight. So at its basic pattern, it's hands under shoulders, shift, bringing the feet to the side. You can switch directions if you don't have much space from side to side. Switch. Now, as you become more comfortable, you can bring the legs up a little farther so that you're putting hands down, shift, and legs are coming up a little bit higher. We're gonna try to do that 8 times in each direction. So you can count your own repetitions out and then just stop when you're done. Let's start in 3, 2, and 1. Halfway there. Last one on each side. Excellent. Whew. Come back up. Come back down to the floor. Let's do tricep dips. One more time. Shoulders away from the ears. And bend and straighten. About 12 total. Very good. Okay. Moving on to our next exercise. Again, a couple options here. On our forearm, elbow is underneath the shoulder. Hips are lifted off the floor. From here, you're just reaching underneath the body and back up again. Now, if it is too much to just hold these hips up, you can modify by making it just a lift and lower from that position. If you're ready for more intensity, you can stack your feet and do the same thing, or even keep one leg up and twist. 10 on each side. Here we go. You can count your own out. Make sure the elbow is underneath the shoulder. And last one for me. Very good. Changing sides. Starting when you're ready. Last one. Very good. Okay, one more exercise. And then we have a short break. This is air jacks. 20 seconds, so heart rate's gonna come up. You may be familiar with jumping jacks, either modified or regular jumping jacks. You can either, whatever is the most challenging but doable for you, you can either just go into the regular jumping jacks for 20 seconds, or you can do full air jacks, just land softly each time. You can also alternate between air jacks and regular jacks. Let's start in 5 seconds. Again, 20 total in 3, 2, and 1. 20 seconds total. Go at your own pace. Land softly each time. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and time. Excellent. Ooh, okay, grab a sip of water. That was the first round of our second block. We have 2 more rounds of those exercises. And then we cool down. Catch your breath, get a sip of water. We're starting back in about 20 seconds. Okay, as a reminder, our first exercise is our push-ups with our arms on our dumbbells, alternating that push-up with our arms on the floor. About 10 total. Remember, you can modify as you need. Let's get started. Here we go in 3, 2, and 1. Go at your own pace. There. Last one for me. Excellent. All right, move those dumbbells aside. We have our high knee run for 20 seconds, starting in 3, 2, and 1. 20 seconds, we can do it. Ooh. Halfway. 3, 2, and time. Oh man, excellent job. Next is our forearm plank, moving the knees to each side or just lifting and lowering the knees from plank position. Let's start in 3, 2, and 1. Just about 30 seconds total. Trying to keep the hips low as we step to the side or as we lift and lower in plank. Whew. 10 seconds. Three, 2, and time. Ooh, very good. Okay, we have crouch to stand or jump. Starting in 3, 2, and 10 seconds on each side. Go at your own pace. Get ready to switch and switch. 3, 2, and time. Whew, excellent. Tricep dips. Hands underneath the shoulders. Here we go. About 12 total. Keep the chest lifted. Very good. Come out of that. Going into our gorilla crawls. 8 in each direction. Here we go in 3, 2, and 1. Last one in each direction for me. Very good. Whew. And back to those tricep dips. Just 12. Here we go. couple. Very good. All right, going on to our side, either with the knee down or with the feet stacked or with one leg lifted. We have reach under and lift up. Here we go, about 10 on each side. Last one for me. Changing sides, same thing. And last one. Very good. And we have our air jacks and we have another break. 20 seconds. You start in 3, 2, and 1. Go at your own pace. Soft landing if you are jumping. Ooh. Halfway. Three, 2, and time. Excellent job. Ooh. Catching our breath. Great job. We have a rest break. Whew. And then we'll do those exercises one more time and then cool down. Way to stick with it. About 20 more seconds of rest, and then we'll go back to our push-ups. Final round. We can do it. So getting set up. All right, starting in 5 seconds. And here we go. You can count your own out, about 10 total. Last one for me in each position. Very good. Oh. Get the dumbbells out of your way. We have high knee run. 20 seconds total starting in 3, 2, here we go. Last time we're doing this. Core tight. Halfway. Three, 2, and time. Phew, excellent. Forearm plank, bringing the knees to the sides, alternating, or just lifting and lowering the knees from that plank position. About 30 seconds total. Here we go. Focusing on movement quality rather than speed. Keep breathing. Ten more seconds. Three, 2, and time. Ooh, come up. Staggered stance, crouching and standing or jumping. 10 seconds on each side. 3, 2, here we go. Toes pointing straight ahead. Again, movement quality over speed. And switch sides. and time. Excellent. Tricep dips. Hands under the shoulders, shoulders away from the ears. Here we go. About 12 total. And last one, gorilla crawls. 8 in each direction. We can do this with go chart on pace, starting in 3, 2, and 1. Last one in each direction for me. Very good. Back to those tricep dips. 12 total. Keep breathing. Last one. Okay, guys. Almost to the finish. We have side plank on knees or stacked feet, 10 on each side. Switch once you've done 10. One. All right, guys, just one more exercise. This is our air jacks or regular jacks for 20 seconds. We can do it. 3, 2, and here we go. 20 seconds total, then we pull down. Soft landing if you're jumping. Ooh. 5 seconds. 2, and time. Ah, excellent. Okay, just getting that heart rate down, stepping side to side. Well done. Catching our breath. Starting to roll the shoulders. From time to time, guys, switch directions. It is good for us to get a little breathless when we're exercising. Never overdo it, of course. We don't want you to be at risk for hurting yourself, but just whatever is within your healthy range. When we can get open and close the arms, a little bit out of breath, like I am right now, that actually will help our overall lung function long term, because we're training our lungs to be able to take in more oxygen at a given time, which will improve our cardiovascular fitness. Okay, facing the opposite direction or toward the side, heel down in the back. Try to have toes straight ahead. Keep breathing. And switch sides. Same thing. Press that heel down behind you. Very good. Wide legs, toes straight ahead. Hinging at the hips, keeping the back flat. Bring the chest over to one side. Support the weight on the thigh. Just hold here, trying to keep the back flat. Remember, if you're not this far down, that's okay. If you can only keep your back flat right here, that's totally fine. We just want to do what is the right amount of stretch for you and not overdo it. Switch sides. Back to center. Stepping one leg back. This is a staggered stance position with both knees bent, heel lifted behind us, tucking hips underneath us, pressing hips forward, hip flexor stretch. Switch sides. Very good. Inner thigh stretch. One knee bent, one leg straight, toes straight ahead. One arm across the chest. And then hold on to that arm, keeping the shoulder away from the ear. Switch sides, same thing. And step one leg behind the other. Just elongate the body, hold on to that wrist. Reaching that arm up. Stretching out the side of the body. And switch. And then just clasp the hands behind the back, open up the chest, press those shoulders down, roll the head slowly from side to side, chin to the chest, and then ear to the shoulder. Once more in each direction. And we're done. Great job showing up. Thank you for taking care of your body today. Drink lots of water. Pay attention to your nutrition. I'll see you next time.